Hi, welcome back to Palettes, Pouts, Perfumes and Panning, and Tracy here with Panmas. So for those who do not know what Panmas is, it is my 2022 from December the 8th until the 8th of December 2023 no buy. Now, which is a huge undertaking, and I am up for the challenge and ready and raring to go. So I'm going to take you through how I'm going to be managing my Panmas, as I'm calling it. So what I've decided to do is I'm going to put everything I have in a very visible place, because that is half the problem for me. I have so much stuff, but I don't realize I have quite as much as I have because it's not easy accessible. I can find stuff in drawers and handbags and cupboards. You get the picture. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in my acrylics, and I have some more here and I have some more in my bedroom. I am going to be putting the stuff in order. I'm going to be putting brow products, then I'm going to be putting mascaras, I'm going to be putting foundations, primers, all that kind of thing tonight. And then I'll be back with blushes, or if I come across blushes or anything like that in this pile, and makeup brushes are going in this bag. And as regards palettes, what I'm going to be doing is I am going to be using the palette that I prefer on the day that I'm using it. So I'm not going to limit myself as regards palettes. So tonight I used the Flashdance palette, which is that one, Sola Look, and colours are, I'll just run you through them briefly: Alex, Genie, Manic and Passion. Now, how beautiful are those? I have a cream, I have a russet, I have a purple mauve, and I have a dark brown. So there you go. And it says, if you close your eyes, you can see the music. And for those who haven't seen the film, it's well worth watching. So that's palette of choice for today, and that's the look. So this will probably be quite a long video, so if you want to go and get a drink, or if you just want to listen in the background, that's fine, whatever the case may be. As I said, the first thing that is going in is my loved, tried, true, and I found out last night it can't be repurchased. At least I couldn't find it. So sadly, I will have a replacement for that at the end of the year when it's used up. Now, anyone that pans, or anybody that is a makeup enthusiast, should I say, knows that when you find something you like, you always want to have a backup. And this is the whole issue. You end up with a backup, you put it somewhere, you don't remember where you left it, then you go on to something else, you like that, you buy a backup of it, maybe you know where you've left that one and you use it, whatever the case may be. So what I've realised is this Shoe Sculpt, I absolutely adored it, and I did use it so much, and I'm going to pan it completely. But it isn't the end. I was very sad last night when I realised I wouldn't be able to get another one, but it's not the end of the world. There will be something else similar. Maybe not quite the same, but similar. So that's going in the drawer in the bottom. Now, if I come across something like this, which is a blush, and they've come out of this bag, oops, that bag, which is quite heavy and full of items, I will just pop it into one of these drawers behind me. I'll just put it to the side, and when the video is done, I'll pop it in here. And the same for the highlight. So that's a number 7 blush, and that's an Inglot highlight. Pencil pair, very important. how many of them have I lost over the years and repurchased and then found the originals. Brush bag. So, concealers. I don't buy many concealers. It Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye. Yep. Fair concealer. And also the Camouflage Catrice. And usually I purchase them for my eyelid, for helping shimmers to look shimmery. So they're going in the top of that. Now also going in there is these, which are brow mascaras, and I love these ones. They are from Beauty Bay, and I have two. Actually I have three. I can only find two. I'm sure I'll come across the third one at some point. Mascaras, Beauty Bay. Beauty Bay brow pencil, and that's in the corresponding colour for the brows, which is sable as far as I know. So next we have, what have we got next? We have, oh yes, the Beauty Base. Beauty Base by Sculpted by Amy, that's the golden one, and we also have the rose one, or the lighter shade, Pearl they're calling it. I call it a kind of a pink rosy colour. So I'm going to put them in the top of this. Now the foundations that are going in will be the CC cream, It Cosmetics CC cream for sure. That will be going in there. And down here we will have a bronzer. We will have the it's a cream bronzer, and that is half and half. And I also have one that is full, so that's half and half. My Clinique foundation will be going in the top. I just put those up on the box so you can see and get a better idea. Now I hope this works for me. I'm sure it will, and I'm hopeful it will, but now this is a NYX brow pencil. I've lost the top and I've lost the bottom. That one is NYX, yeah, and this one is LA Girl, and the same thing, lost the top, lost the bottom, but they both still have tons of product in them, so they will be going in there. So as you can see, I won't be needing any brow pencils, brow mascara, or face products for, I'd say I will get the 12 months out of what I have for sure, if not more. Now this is a mascara, so I'll keep those separate, and I'll do the mascaras for the lashes, which I was calling brows the other evening. I mixed them up for some reason. That's just a pencil for under your brows. Put that in there. Try and use it up, it's quite old. And then some more brushes. And then the brushes. The brushes are starting to fill up, as you can see. Brushes. So this is what was in several makeup bags. Now highlighter, I suppose you can put that in there. This is cheapy and a very good product. Not going into too much detail about it, but Makeup Obsessions, one of the nicest highlighters I've had, because I find it hard to get a nice really pale highlighter. Beauty Base, another one. Now, as I said, anything that wouldn't be considered foundation or eye products will be going in the next video. So more brushes. Benefit eyebrow pencil. Purchased numerous amounts of those over the years. 06 black. A good product but very expensive, and I'm not buying them anymore. I'm going to stick to the Beauty Bay ones. Way cheaper and just as good in my opinion. Speaking of which, the third Beauty Bay brow mascara. Now, if that isn't proof that I absolutely love them Beauty Bay brow mascaras, I don't know what is. I'll just put that in there, even though it's a brush, because it's for my bronzer. Maybe not, maybe I should keep it with the brushes. This is all new to me, even packaging. Storing up space, packaging should be just gone into a recycle bin and everything would be less confusing. So when I said I was taking you along with me for the journey of my planning 2022 to 2023, I don't know if you actually thought I was actually taking you fully along with me, but I do intend to. Now, just getting back to panning, I'll be back in 1 second. Bare Minerals foundation, another one that's getting increasingly difficult to get. In the shade Cashmere, of course. 2 more brow products, eyebrow products. We have the Catrice and we have the Ticket Stick It NYX. Then we have another product for our brow or for our eyes, which is the Perfect Prime by Be Cosmetics. No, Be Perfect Cosmetics, sorry, apologies, Be Perfect Cosmetics, which is a coloured tint to it and a wand. And there, no space. No brushes. So as you can see, what was contained in those makeup bags is slightly more organised, well, much more organised than what it was. So far I have discovered I have this many brushes, which is far too many and completely unnecessary by anyone's standard. Even those doing makeup for other people wouldn't need that many brushes. Now, some of the last things that I have to put into the acrylic holder are, let's see, of course we have the Benefit Brow, which the brush is the perfect size for a lash or a brow mascara, the perfect size, absolutely perfect. We also have the So Sue lash brow. Why I have such difficulty differentiating between them, but anyhow. Brow, So Sue, Brow Benefit. One more cream bronzer, full size, and these bronzers are absolutely gorgeous, but all cream products do tend to go off faster, so that has to be used up as well. Now, if I hadn't went through those bags, I probably wouldn't have found it. Now I'm sure I have a powder bronzer in here that I want to pull out and put in this section of the video. So if you just bear with me and I will be back. So we just finally have 3 more products for the foundation slash brow slash drawer. So we have a bronzer, we have a highlighter, and there is a blush which strictly doesn't come into this drawer, but because it's in the palette will go in. And they're all cream products. That goes in. Whoops. And finally we have a by Terry hyaluronic powder. So final product going in for now that I have at my hand, and that is the large pan of the face powder slash body powder. It's a bronzer and it is a huge pan, as you can see, and I am after making a right pig's ear out of it. I'm after digging my nails right into it, which made a big mess there and there. So I hope it doesn't start to shatter because of that. Hopefully it won't. But yet again, there must be 12 months worth of bronzer there. So which drawer do I close first, top or bottom? Now, there you go. I do hope you enjoyed coming and looking at my panning journey with me for my Panmas 2022-2023. As I was saying, between the contents of the acrylic container and all these brushes, which are, some are new and some are older ones, some were used quite recently, I think in the last video, and some haven't been used or seen in quite a while. I think it does prove the point that consumerism has certainly got to me as regards cosmetics, and it's completely unnecessary. So what I have decided to do, just to give myself one further incentive and one further little push in the sticking to the no-buy, is I have purchased a very nice container, and every month for the 12 months that I don't purchase, I will be putting money into that container, and at the end of the 12 months I will be spending that money on something completely non-makeup related, and I will be counting it, or I probably know how much is in it, but I will be just so proud of myself, because it's not even that I will feel deprived, because clearly I have enough cosmetics to last me this year, next year, and probably the year beyond that. So if you want to come with me next time and go through my lip products, I'll be doing lips, I'll be doing blushes, I'll be doing lip liners, I'll be doing all of the I'll be doing palettes with highlights in them. I'll go through my palettes that have highlights, because as you can see, I had only the one highlight in that, apart from the cream highlighter. I'll be going through the palettes that have powdered highlights, because highlight is something that I don't have a lot of. So I'll be going through any palette that has highlights and seeing, will I move it out of the palette and move it into one of the Inglot Freedom System palettes, where you just take them out and put them all together and you make your own little palette up. I may very well do that just to use up the highlights, because they will go off eventually too. So if you enjoyed the video, thumbs it up. I know it was quite long, but then this didn't happen overnight. I didn't wake up one morning to it. It was a case of purchasing, repurchasing and purchasing again, and putting things where they couldn't be found, and purchasing something else to replace the product I couldn't find, and then finding it, and being buried in so much cosmetics that it's unnecessary. So that being said, oh yeah, and I'll finish the video on the note that I really did enjoy using my Flash Dance palette, really did, and I think the colours in it are gorgeous. So that's where I'm leaving the video, and if you liked it, thumbs it up, because I really would appreciate a thumbs up for my panning journey. It would help with the incentive of continuing and knowing that I'm not alone on this journey, and that others are in a similar situation to myself, and that I'm not the only one guilty of over purchasing. So that being said, thank you for viewing, thank you for watching, thank you for sharing out my videos, those that do, and thank you for thumbsing up the videos, those that do, and until the next time, all the best.